Hello, I'm Andy, welcome back. Today's video is a little bit different. Today's video is a carnivore road trip. I'm in Middle Tennessee right now, a couple miles away from home, and on my way to Minnesota with a vehicle for my daughter, and then I'm gonna rent a car and drive back to Tennessee. So it's kind of a spontaneous, quick little road trip by myself. I wanna see what it's like staying with my kids, visiting my parents, and seeing how it all goes and being strict and staying on the carnivore diet. So if you'd like to know what it's like to take a road trip and be on a strict carnivore diet, or not a strict, I'm a dirty carnivore, but yeah, if you want to know what it's like to take a road trip with a dirty carnivore, come on along. I figure there's going to be easy times and there's going to be hard times. Easy times right now, I got 3 pounds of bacon in a cooler behind me. I got a case of Topo Chico, and I drink black coffee on my dirty carnivore diet, and I got a thermos of black coffee with me. So today's going to be easy. Once I get to Minnesota, once I'm dealing with it's gonna get a little bit harder then. Hey, I'm editing Andy, and I realized that I got through this video and got a long ways into it before I mentioned gluten-free. And yeah, once you go gluten-free, it's kind of like the opposite of Fight Club. You got to mention it right away. Now, in all seriousness though, it takes a very small amount of gluten to cross-contaminate me and have me go into the bathroom 5, 7, 8 times in a day. And I don't want that on this road trip, so I'm staying away from fast food. If I was just being gone for a day, maybe I'd risk it, go to a McDonald's, go to a Wendy's, get like 3 or 4 patties a la carte with some cheese. But yeah, I'm too far away from my home bathroom to do that. So I just figured I'd throw that in here as a little why I'm not stopping for fast food. But that's all right. I got bacon. I'll survive. I think that's one of the easier things about the carnivore diet. It's such a strict diet, yet it's easy to follow. These are the rules. Follow these rules and you are going to succeed, it seems. And yeah, I just got a few rules to follow here, and I just can't cheat. I wasn't quick enough with the camera, but we went into Kentucky about, I don't know, quarter mile before I got the camera up. Came around a corner like this one here, and there was a "Welcome to Kentucky" sign. But we're going over a bridge here, and I think Missouri's on the other side of this bridge. I don't know. I haven't looked at a map. I glanced at a map for about 7 seconds when I punched it in and thought, yep, that's where I'm starting, that's where I'm ending. Yeah, that's about, looks like a good way there. Oh yeah, Illinois. I guess I did go into Illinois. I'm not going far into Illinois. How about that? State number 2, welcome to Illinois. I should have paid more attention to that map on where I was going. I bet this is a cool bridge at night. Maybe it doesn't light up like I imagine it could. Missouri state line, yeah, okay, how about that? We've been in Tennessee, we've been in Kentucky, we've been in Illinois, and now we're in Missouri. And then next is probably Iowa, and then Minnesota. But I bet Missouri is the longest of all these, so I shouldn't get too excited here, but yeah, here we roll. Or don't roll as we come up to a red light. So far so good. It's a little bit after 4 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet today. I've been up since 8 a.m. I'm starting to get hungry though, so I'll probably munch on as I'm driving here on some bacon pretty quick. It's 7:55. We just crossed into Iowa. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm about to eat for the first time. I was afraid that if I ate earlier, then I just grazed the whole way here. So I'm gonna give it a try of just gonna eat till I'm full now and see what happens. I know I should I should get to Connor's place about 2 in the morning, and he's gonna have some bratwurst for me. He's got some venison brats dying out right now, so I got that to look forward to when I get there. So I should be able to eat now and then be good till I get there. Oh yeah, and I'm in Iowa. I think I already said that though. Made a quick gas stop here. It is 8:37. Yeah, it says I'm gonna get there at 2:03 a.m. I'm losing a little bit of time. I'm surprised I lost that much. I wonder what happened there, but either way, last time I looked it was like 1:58. I just barely stopped, but either way, we got gas pumping now, and I'm gonna hit the bathroom as soon as it's done pumping and hit the road again. I ate like 6 or 7 slices of bacon, and I seem full. Yeah, like I said, it's 8:37, so over the last 37 minutes, I'll probably have another couple slices of bacon when I hit the road here, but I gotta pee. Maybe that's half the reason I stopped eating, but the pump just stopped. I gotta get moving. About to get back on the road. I got 2 black coffees sitting there on the hood. It's been raining. It's been raining for hours. I hate driving in the rain after dark, but whatever. The roads are pretty pretty open. It's pretty good driving, so it is what it is. But I should probably get back on the road, and yeah, I figured a couple black coffees would be a good good caffeine boost here with another like 5.5 hours. Yeah, 5 hours, 26 minutes to go. Let's get moving. It's cold up there. Almost didn't bring a winter coat. That would have been a bad idea. Ooh, that's a little too full. So that's my drink now thermos. This will be my fill that thermos up later thermos. I made it to Minnesota. Yeah, 110 miles to go. I guess I've probably been in Minnesota for a couple miles. This should be my last fuel stop. I'm only an hour and a half away now, and I'm gonna run in and use the bathroom. And yeah, it's cold here, but I'm not gonna put my coat on because then I'll do like I did last time and leave it on and try to take it off driving. It's a pain in my ass. So yeah, it's I'm almost there. This will be the last time I'm getting fuel. And food-wise, I've stayed full. I ate that bacon. I munched on a couple more pieces of bacon, but that's all I've had now is about 8 or 9 pieces of bacon. And yeah, this carnivore diet's wonderful. I would have been munching on so much junk food any other way, and yeah, I've been no calories. Well, not no calories, sorry. No carbs. That's the word I was looking for. But either way, this will be done in a second. I gotta hit the bathroom and then it's off on the road. I grew up about a mile over that way. Maybe a mile and a half from here still. We're 3/4 mile, yeah, probably only a mile, about a mile straight that way I grew up. Twelfth Avenue there, it would be past my house, so. That's like growing up blocks away from an international airport. And then there's the Mall of America and IKEA right there. I was 16 years old when the Mall of America opened. That was a pretty cool thing to open up less than a mile from home. 17 minutes from Connors. Shows me again there at 2:17 now. It was 2:13 before I decided to take the slower direction through the Twin Cities, but yeah, half of these buildings weren't here when I was driving this way to college every day. Ooh, 30 years ago now. Wow, time flies. The Basilica on the right, and that's where I went to college there on the left, Dunwoody. Hey, there's my boy. Connor sees me. I'm at the kids' apartment. I just got here. Yeah, I should probably throw my stuff up onto their patio and get inside. Get hungry again. All I've had is that bacon. That went well. Yeah, snacking wise and that went really well. And I got a couple beef sticks here I never touched, so I got some food for tomorrow. Connor's got some brat patties he's gonna cook for me now, and yeah, I don't know what else to say, but good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good morning from a brisk Minnesota. Look at there's the truck. It made it. It's like 11. It's not even morning anymore, but I just woke up, so it's morning to me, and Connor's still sleeping, so it's still morning to him. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you go to bed at 5 a.m. 11 o'clock's really not that early. It's like 6 hours of sleep. So, but yeah, it was a good drive. Truck drove good. I'm here. It's morning. Had a good time with Connor last night. Ended up not eating he was going to cook for me last night, but the kitchen was, I'm not going to say it was dirty, but there was some crumbs and stuff. He doesn't worry about gluten. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to eat out of this kitchen. I'm sorry, bud. So I just had some more of my bacon last night. But it definitely isn't dirty, but it wasn't, I was just afraid of being cross-contaminated. So, but either way, I made it. It's morning. And I got to head up to the shipping container today and get some stuff done. So make this trip worthwhile. Yeah, I don't want to throw them underneath the bus. It's not that dirty of a kitchen. I just wanted to... I saw a couple crumbs over there. That's about all it takes for me to say, oh, and this stuff is mine, so I can't... Yeah, it's a couple dishes from that he made last night, but... he's been home alone for a week, so it's not like his sister's been cleaning up after him. So yeah, it looks pretty nice. I don't know. I didn't need to get cross-contaminated and then have to drive home. That's the biggest thing. In 2 days, I got to spend 13, 14 hours to get in a car, and I don't want to stop 7 or 8 times. I really don't want to have to stop on the way to use some dirty bathroom somewhere. So I'm going to keep on this carnivore diet. I'm going to be as strict as could be, and I guess maybe that's an advantage I have, is the gluten intolerance makes it so I can't cheat as easy as other people. There's way more consequences. But then again, I hear about some of the consequences when people are on carnivore, and then they go off of carnivore for a cheat, and then they got these muscle aches or joint aches, or like, how many times do you cheat and feel that bad afterwards and still cheat? But either way, I'm kind of off top, not really off topic, but rambling. And yeah, it's morning. I should wake up Connor, and we should get some stuff done today. Watching the sun go down behind me at our shipping container up in Minnesota, and I've had like 3 pieces of bacon today. It's, what time is it? It's chronograph. I must about 6:02. Yeah, it's Carnivore's treating me good so far on this road trip. Had my first in-laws there trying to give me cookies. Mother-in-law trying to give me cookies was the first real are you sure you don't want any? So, but I passed it. So, but yep, Connor and I are getting stuff out of our shipping container here for me to bring back to Tennessee, and so far so good on the carnivore road trip. Wow, just woke up 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:15 or so now, at the kids' place. I didn't turn the camera on much yesterday, and I didn't eat much yesterday. I'm a little bit hungry now for the morning. For being morning, I'm got a little bit of hunger. Normally I don't wake up hungry at all, but I had the bacon yesterday, and then I was at my in-laws. Mother-in-law offered me cookies multiple times. She would have made dinner for us, but Connor and I both said nah. And yeah, we didn't get back here. So yesterday I ate the bacon, and then when we got back here last night, Connor made me a brat patty. So I had a 1/4 pound brat patty, had a couple more pieces of bacon. So yesterday's food intake might have been the lowest intake since I've been on carnivore. I wasn't really hungry yesterday. I wasn't shaky, no energy issues. I guess there's nothing wrong with having a day with a little less food. But I had bacon for lunch. I had a brat patty and bacon for dinner, and yeah, I feel pretty good. So I did have just for fiber, because my body likes a little bit of fiber, I bought a bag of unsweetened coconut flakes, organic coconut flakes, super high in fat, really low in carbs, like the lowest carbs I could imagine for, the fiber content. And yeah, what is it? I don't remember the number of carbs, but I don't know if I got 10 carbs out of that. I just had a couple pinches out of the bag, 3 or 4 pinches out of the bag yesterday. But yeah, it was we'll see how today goes, see how hungry I get today. I got to go pick up a rental car. Got a whole bunch of stuff and running to do today. But I picked up cheese. I picked up a couple more beef sticks at Menards yesterday. So I'll be set for volume of food. See how it goes. That'll work. Anything else you need for cardboard? No, that'll work good. Those are the 2 I don't want to bang together. Clothes can go in the back. Oh, you're filming me. Yeah, we could have taken more stuff. The car's not going to be as full as I thought. But I don't know the kitchen table I wanted to bring would have fit though. But I'm glad I'm getting some stuff back. Make this trip worthwhile, other than just getting a vehicle up here. I have not picked up the camera hardly at all today. There's the rental car. I'm in see those pretty purple lights? I'm in the Elko New Market rest area. I just stopped to use the bathroom. Yeah, it's kind of late now. What is it, 8 o'clock at night? 7:30 at night, and I got 13 hours of driving to go, so I should probably get moving. But I just figured I'd stop and say hi to the camera. Getting close to Iowa here. I haven't eaten much today. I was just kind of thinking this as I went. When I was at my parents' house, I had some pork. My mom had a pork roast, and I had a couple slices of pork roast. I think that's all I've eaten today. It's 8:18. I mean, 2 days ago, this was when I ate for the first time, was about now, so that doesn't really surprise me. But I was really worried on this road trip that, man, what am I gonna do? I forgot that when you can eat once a day, and if you eat twice a day, it's definitely enough to satisfy you. It makes that road trip a lot easier. I've always been munching. I've always had food on road trips, and I was worried for no reason. no need to be worried on a carnivore road trip. Just make sure you bring yourself carnivore foods, and yeah, just remember, you don't need to eat as much. First fuel stop, I don't know, somewhere in Iowa, and Highway 81. See how this thing sips. Yeah, that didn't take long at all. I'm not gonna go back nearly as fast as I came here, so I'm gonna head into Love's, walk around the store, and take my time. I'll be back out in like 5-10 minutes, but yeah, on the way here, 9 minutes was, I think, my longest stop, and I don't need that again. That was just too fast. Plus, I can't get home as fast as, if I got home right now, I'd get to where I'm supposed to be like 3 hours before Nancy can pick me up there. So I gotta stop and sleep or take my time anyway. So I know my dad's watching. I gotta apologize. I have in the cooler back there, I have real good venison sticks, but I'm gonna have to eat a Savage stick on the way home here. But it's 15 grams of carbs, 3 grams of sugar. So a little bit higher carbs than I probably need for a meat stick, but yeah, it's still only half the carbs I need in a day, so I can eat this and I'm on a road trip. I'm not at home. Kind of got to feel like sometimes you got to cheat a little bit in that way too. And luckily, I'm a dirty carnivore, but yep, I'll have this. I got some bacon left, and yeah, I grabbed myself a water, so I still have 3 or 4. I started out with a 12-pack of Topo Chico. It's got to be the best water in the world. If someone knows a better water, let me know, because that's my favorite. But yeah, it's 11:38 now, and I'm gonna get back on the road. I was walking up to the car. I didn't think I had enough. I wish I'd grabbed more out of the shipping container before coming here, but I grabbed a lot of heavy tools. I got a big floor jack, and I realized the car's definitely sagging in the back. It's definitely loaded. I mean, I could feel it. It was kind of rough, but it's a Corolla. It's not a Camry, so I kind of just took it at that. But yeah, I think I'm fully loaded weight-wise, and what am I going to fit in there if I can't? I don't have anything that weighs nothing, so. And I got a little bit of a headache, and I realized I haven't used any salt in 2 days, so I picked up some pork rinds. It's probably the salt.
From my perspective, I believe that most of what happened could have been arranged.
Probably one of the saltier carnivore snacks out there. Yeah, I can't think of something saltier. I'm sure bacon has some salt in it too, and I'm gonna grab bacon. And I have had the salt that's in the bacon that I've eaten, but yeah, I haven't used any added salt, which is kind of dumb of me. Either way, I just a little bit of a headache. I just think it's not enough salt, and I don't know, maybe because I haven't hardly slept in 2 days, and it's 1:30 in the morning. That could be it too, but I'm not tired, so I might as well keep rolling. And yeah, I picked up coffee too. I picked up 24-ounce coffee, poured it into my little thermos now, and so that should keep me rolling for a bit. It's just after 6:30 in the morning, and I've been munching on cheese curds. Really, yeah, cheese curds and bacon, and I had that one beef stick, and yeah, I've stayed quite full. I'm not really hungry at all, and lots of coffee, lots of water, so that helps too. But yeah, this road trip has worked out way better than I expected. I'm gonna take a little nap now and then get back on the road. Good morning! I'm merging back onto the highway. I got myself 2 large coffees. It is now, well, it's now 11:30. It's now 9:07. I slept for almost 3 hours. That really felt good. I was more tired than I realized I was. I knew I was getting tired. I mean, that's what happens when the sun's coming up. It's probably time to go to bed. It's when I used to be at home too. When if I could see the sun pop up, the birds started singing just before the sun came up, is when I would go from just being wide awake working out in the shop to, I think it's time for bed. Yeah, I feel really rested. I got some coffee here, and back on the roads. We're in Kentucky now. 1 hour and 6 minutes from my destination. I made it to the rental car return. Yeah, car's full of gas, filled it up like a block away. Yeah, all in one piece, worked really well. There she goes. Time to go home. Ah, it feels good to be home. Hey, thanks for sticking along. Yeah, it was it really went well. I really think that the road trip went well. Went better on Carnivore than not, because there was no snacking involved. I know I said the word bacon a lot. I think I put it over in this corner. I don't know, through the magic of editing, you'll know how many times I said the word bacon, but it was said a lot. There's an old dog food commercial kept going through my head as I was editing, and just yeah, I said the word bacon a lot. But I left with 3 pounds of bacon, or I cooked 3 pounds of bacon. I don't know how much it weighed, you know, once the fat was some of the fat was rendered off. But I left with 3 pounds of bacon. I came home with close to a pound. So let's say I ate 2 1/3 pounds of bacon over the period of 3.5 days. That was my main substance. Eating a high fat protein like that, it just kept me full, kept me sustained. I really felt good. I always snack. I'm munching on Jolly Ranchers and just so much junk food when I road trip, whether I'm in the bus or I'm in a vehicle, but especially in a vehicle, I junk food when I road trip. In the bus, I eat, but I mean, I have my kitchen behind me, so every time I stop, my kitchen's right there, and it's easy to grab healthier options. But yeah, it's I think road trip on the carnivore diet is easier than a road trip off of the carnivore diet. I felt really guilty knowing my mother-in-law bought cookies just for me, and then I don't eat a single one. But I don't know. Maybe the guilt is what I have to. Maybe I got to get rid of that guilt and not feel bad, because when I went gluten-free, I had that same guilt in the beginning, and then after a while, it became like, no, this is my diet. I'm allergic to gluten. I'm gonna shit 8 times a day for the next 6 days. I'm not going to go through that to save someone's feelings of you, yeah. So this will probably become the same way. And even though I'm really close to 90 days, and that's triple the time I was going to do the carnivore diet, I don't know if I'm ever going to go back. We'll see. At this point, my 90-day video will explain a little bit more of that. And that'll be out probably in a week. But, thanks for sticking along for my carnivore road trip. It was a lot of fun. I got the vehicle up to my daughter. Everything went well. And, yeah, until next time. Peace. Bacon.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon! There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please, please, give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! No, 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 no! It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!